Good morning guys, welcome to another studio vlog. I think we're on 29, I never know anymore. I'll put it across the screen. Just shut down the vlog that you would have seen last week, but I mentioned at the end of that vlog that this morning I had been for a coast path walk from Perranethony through towards Prussia Cove Way and Cudden Point Way, and it was absolutely stunning. I got there about 7:30 and I finished walking just after 9, I think. I did about 6k. It's a very uphill route all the way there, and obviously less so on the way back, but it was absolutely beautiful and it's what I really needed because I totally wasn't feeling myself yesterday at all. I just really needed some fresh air, and I saw a few people this morning, mostly on the way back because it was a bit later, but I just saw so many red admiral butterflies, so many birds, some cows, lots and lots and lots of amazing wildflowers. I'm going to insert the clips I took from there. Anything I do in the mornings when I walk, so I don't take this camera that I'm vlogging on now with me because I want to just kind of get a march on. I do on my iPhone, so if the footage is less kind of good quality, then that's why it's all on my iPhone. So I'm going to insert that footage now. I don't know whether any of the footage from the other walks that I've been doing up here will be able to be on a vlog, guys, because I lost my C drive this week, and so I'm not sure, so I hope we have enough. But I've come up to Cudden Point again today. It's much different weather to the other day. It's a lot more kind of, the clouds are lower, but it's so peaceful and so quiet. All the heather around as well just makes it so beautiful. Oh man, I'm exhausted. I literally just legged it up a massive hill. I'm going to walk on just a little bit further to see the view on the other side, if I can. And then I've got to head back, because I think it's about 8 o'clock now. So let's go. Right here is Cudden Point. Over the other side of that hill is where I've just come from, over there. Stunning. I just love all the colours. The water right now is really, really blue. I don't think my phone's going to do it any justice. But all of the heather and all of the wildflowers that are around, it's just stunning, honestly. There are no words to describe how beautiful this place is. So fortunate to live here. The other day there were some cows in a field and I managed to get past them because they were at a little bit of a distance, and today when I walked over the field they weren't in it, but from where I am, right up here, I can see them all like right next to the coast path. So I'm either going to have to wait for them to move, or maybe it's just one of those things that when I get there they're not going to be as close as they look from a distance. But they weren't too happy with me passing through their field the other day. They kind of all looked up and I was like, okay, I'm going to have to leg it here. But there's no other way, there's no other path. It's I'm on my way home now, so I have to go this way. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll just see when we get there. And if you never see me again, or if this footage is found in a field, you know what happened to me. Cow trampage. Tramplage? I don't know. Over the weekend I was working very much on some sketches for Christmas cards. I really want to use like a background of dual tone colours, some kind of really deep maroons and blues and kind of like a peacocky green, and so some purples as well. So I mocked up some pages in my sketchbook and started working on some rough ideas, and I've also put a base coat down on 4 bits of paper ready to do some stuff on paper. Really getting into that and enjoying that process. It's early days yet, but I've kind of got some ideas in mind. I've just got to decide how I want that to look when I digitise it, ready to be printed. What else have I been doing? Oh, this weekend I started a new project, and when I started doing my, you may remember this because I did definitely mention it in a vlog, when I started doing all of my cute cat collection, I mentioned that I had some ideas for some sweary cats, and I have now started the Instagram page Sweary Cats. So the handle is literally Sweary Cats. I'll pop it on the screen so you can see it. I've also secured the domain for swearycats.com and also the Etsy shop name as well, because I do want to eventually release some Sweary Cat merch. But for now, basically, Joe and I are working on some sketches for Sweary Cats. Joe's got an amazing imagination for different bits and pieces, so some of the posts that I put up will be his ideas that I've drawn out and some will be my ideas. But I just on Saturday I had my call with Peter and all the girls on the Nourishing Soulfully group that we have on Saturday morning, and we ended up brainstorming Sweary Cats, and it just pushed me to do it, and so there it is. I have the Sweary Cats now, and I'm hoping it eventually I can get some stuff on my Etsy shop, on the Sweary Cats Etsy shop. It's very hard to say all in one go. It just doesn't fit into Leaf Lane Studios. It had to be its own thing, but obviously Leaf Lane Studio is my focus, but Sweary Cats is just a bit of fun on the side. But I see it going towards kind of like some cards and some stickers, and I'd also really like to get a downloadable calendar ready for next year, and also maybe some cards on thoughtful.com as well, with Sweary Cats. So it's a thing. So if you could follow Sweary Cats on Instagram, that would be amazing. Today I am just looking at, I've just done a order, packed that up in this box. I'm just covering the address there. I've just done this order, so that is going to go off to its new home. A couple of to-do lists, so I've got to sort that out. And then for the rest of the day I need to look at some more Christmas card stuff. I need to look at some blog post stuff. Got my vlog to edit. I've just got a whole lot of stuff. I've got so much to do that I feel a little bit overwhelmed, so I just need to kind of, Mondays are very much like getting my head into the game, so that's what I'm doing today. But yeah, I will show you all of the stuff I'm doing as the day goes on. I'm still using my weekly planner sheets. I can't stop using these. If you haven't got yours yet, then you should definitely go onto leaflanestudio.com, go to printables and get yourself these. They come in packs of 4, so 4 different colourways. They come in pinks, greens and neutral colours and blues as well. Obviously these are the blue ones, and they're so handy. They're just really handy, and they keep me super organised. Okay, here we go. Let's get on. Today is all about admin work for me. I've done some planning for the quarter ahead, so July, August, September, and this is all led by the academy that I'm in with Holly and all of the gang. I'll link that down below. But We did a quarterly planning party on Friday last week, which was amazing, and we've set some kind of goals to head towards, and I'm basically now just getting it all set up in my planner. Today I'm literally going to have as a bit of an admin day and finishing some photography, because I did some photography last Friday for my Bay range. So I've got more of that to do because I want to photograph a few other products that I've already got, but I just want to take some fresh photos of those, and new content for Instagram and Pinterest and various other things. But it's quite overwhelming when you kind of list everything that you do for a business. The whole point of going into this academy with Holly is to get a lot better at being more efficient, and part of her ethos is to not be kind of like chained to your desk for the week, basically. So that's the plan. It just is a lot when you're running a business. There's a lot to do. I mean, day-to-days are things like Instagram posts, Instagram stories, Pinterest. Oh my gosh, there's so much I can't even think. What have I got written down? Any vlog stuff, and any kind of like blog post planning, blog post promotions and stuff like that. So the whole thing is just getting more efficient. I just need to get better at that. But what we've done in terms of like goal setting now is I've written every single goal that I've got in my head that could ever exist down on a piece of paper, which is what is on my board just there. Oops, there. And then I've gone through that and chosen 3 goals for the next quarter ahead that are kind of like one sort of more major one and then 2 smaller ones, and then I'm breaking those down over the course of the next 3 months into month by month and week by week. And so that's what I'm catching up with today. I'm catching up with having that all planned out in my planner and on my digital calendar, so it all makes some kind of sense and that I can work through them in baby steps rather than seeing them all as one big unachievable goal. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I had some orders over the weekend which I've wrapped. I wrapped yesterday, and I've got to post those today, but I also need to send out some business cards to a girl that's on the academy with me who is a wedding photographer. She's based in Salisbury. Excuse me, I'm very sniffly. And she just kindly offered to take some of my business cards so that when she speaks to clients she can recommend Ethan Studio, which is fantastic. And later on today I'm hoping to hear back from the company that I get my wood slices from, because I've been painting wood slices. You may have seen on Instagram, I've been painting wood slices as a tester to see if I can sell them as decorations at Christmas time with a little hole drilled in the top and velvet ribbon, and then I can personalise them. The way I'm planning on doing that is I'm going to paint a whole load in various different background colours and little Christmassy florals and things, and then I'm going to put them on my website as individual pieces, and then you can put the one in your basket that you like, and then there'll be a little menu that'll pop up and you can choose the pen colour. So the hand lettering comes in gold, silver or white, and you can tell me the name or the message that you want. They're only small, so a first name, or you know, Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas or whatever you want, or a date or Christmas 2020 or whatever you want. But I'll leave that there, and I can reach out to you if I think what you've written is too long and we can shorten it down or whatever. But rather than have them completely customizable in terms of like the colours of the flowers and the backgrounds of them, I'm just going to create a whole bunch and then put them up individually, and you can just put in your basket. They're literally going to be one-offs, so you can put them in your basket and they'll be gone in that style. So that's the plan. But I'm waiting to hear from the company who do the wood slices, because I have the ones that I have been working on at the moment are just testers. I just wanted to see how the paint would sit, how long they would last, if they would chip, and what varnish I needed to put on them. And they currently don't have drilled holes in, which isn't a problem. We do have a drill, but if I order them from the company, they're called Cottage Coppicing and they're on Etsy. I'll link them below. They're absolutely amazing. But the ones I've got are hazel slices and I love them, so I was asking them whether they could supply me with 20 of those to start with and have the holes already drilled in. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. Fingers crossed I'll hear back from them today. I've ordered testers of velvet ribbon as well. That should arrive today. It's all going on. I've got my Christmas cards to finalise as well. But right now I'm going to get to work on my planning side of things, and then I'll take you with me for the rest of the day. Hi guys, it's Wednesday today. I am just about to do an hour of photography. I'm going to have a quick call with Peter from Nourishing Soulfully at 12, so it's just gone 11 now, and I'm set up for my photography session. I've done all of my bay photography, which was like a top priority, and sample packs are now live. Still have a little bit more to do with that, just like general Instagram shots and things, but got my setup here with my 2 studio lights and just using a white background for today, and I've got lots of little props and things. I've been in the garden and also cut some fern because we've got loads of ferns growing all on the hedge here, so I've cut that to use for my fern range. And also I want to photograph some of this stuff here. Look at the state of this table, what a mess. And the other thing I've been up to is painting my samples of my little wood slices for Christmas. The reason that they are samples is just because, I don't know if that's focusing at all. The reason they're samples is because these haven't got holes in, and they were just ones I ordered to do table lettering on for weddings. So I'm just waiting to hear back from my supplier now. I think I might have said that previously, but I'll show you those now close up, and then I need to start my photography. I think I showed you my sketchbook, but this is basically what I've been looking at working on. And I've been painting these using a mixture of acrylic and acrylic medium and things like that. Go, that one there. And then I've got the one I tried to show you just now. This one, really like that one. And then this one, which could probably do with a little bit more detail down the bottom here, I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm really happy with how they're looking. I love the navy so much, I really love it. I think it looks lovely. I think, you know, the dark purple is going to look great, and then this kind of more browny toned purple. So I'm working on those, and I'm hoping to hear back from my supplier of wood slices. I ordered some samples of some velvet ribbon, which are brilliant. Only I definitely need to get it thinner. This gold one is super pretty. Why is nothing focusing today? It's really pretty, and the silver one as well. And I ordered a navy one, but I want to choose just one colour, I think. There'll be too much to choose from, I think, and I just don't want it to be like that. I want you guys to have a really quick decision to make in terms of, like, yes, whichever one you're going to, online they're going to be like this, obviously finished, but without the name on, like this, and then you'll go, yeah, I want that one, and I want David written on it, or Emma written on it, or whatever. And then all you're going to have to decide, if only I could find them all, is which colour pen you want your lettering done in, which are gold, silver or white, and that's it. Then your decision making is done there. These are the little bits of fern that I found outside for my photos. The first thing I'm going to do is photograph the wood slices with the names. I'm going to do those. I also made these yesterday as examples of just other things that you can do with hand lettering, whether I use it for like a blog post or something. So I made just a few different ones of these just as examples. So I'm going to try and photograph those first, and then some more of my fern range. I've got some stamps here which I got off a little Etsy store a couple of years back called Art Stamped, and she does a whole load of really exquisite little stamps and things. So I always use those in my photographs. But first of all, I'm going to try and arrange these little ferns to do something with the wood slices. I think they'd be really awesome for like a woodland wedding, so I just want to set those up and make them look pretty with the menus and things as well, and away I go. Right guys, just had lunch and now I'm going to continue on my mission. I've managed to photograph my fern range and some of my hand lettering bits and pieces, so now it's time to do what we're doing now, some notepad stuff and some other wedding stationery. Wish me luck.
Good day, everybody. How are you? First of all, how are you? Today we have a fact of the day about the space shuttle, because I miss the space shuttle. Do you miss the space shuttle? It's been a long time, 10 years since that's gone. So if you like space shuttles and you like facts, and you like the day, here's a fact of the day. There were 5 space shuttles, or the orbiters, I mean, not in general all of the space shuttle missions that ever took place. There was many more than that. But since they retired the space shuttle, which was about 10 years ago, I already said that, haven't I? Collectively, all 5 of them travelled a distance of about 513 million miles.
Wow, that's a lot.
There's a lot. And give or take about 100 million miles, that's about the distance from the Earth to the planet Jupiter.
Give or take 100 million miles?
Give or take about 100 million
just that small
miles.
amount?
Yeah.
Which is a tiny amount when you're talking about space, I suppose.
It is, but also given all the years of the space shuttle little missions, all 5 of them added up to doing that. So how about that?
That's amazing.
It is, isn't it?
It is amazing.
It's a lot of miles on the clock. Anyway, on that amazing mileage space fact, thank you. Have a bally good day.
Hi guys, today's Monday, and I have my blind half down, which is creating like a line across my face, so sorry about that. I just thought I'd leave this clip towards, I'm going to shut down this vlog, and I just thought that I would say that I haven't been the best vlogger this week. I've been doing a lot of photography, product photography, and using my camera that I usually use to vlog to do that photography, and then forgetting to vlog and getting myself in a fluster because I haven't vlogged. And so forgive me for the footage I have got this week. I hope it's okay. Well, you would have already seen it. But yeah, I'm going to end the vlog here, and then I'm going to start fresh, and just try and be a better human when it comes to vlogging. I have got a few odds and ends to do this week. This week I need to get some of my sweary cats work onto the website Thoughtful, so in the next vlog we'll see if I can get that done. I really want to get some stuff on there so that sweary cats can be more of a thing, and then I don't really have to worry about it too much. If it's on Thoughtful, it can just do its own thing without me having to print cards and stuff like that, so that's exciting. But anyway, no point me telling you what I'm doing this week because I can do that in the next vlog, so I'll do that in the next vlog. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm sorry I haven't actually looked at any of my footage. I've just said to Joe that I think this week's vlog is going to be pretty crappy because I feel like I haven't filmed much at all, so I'm really sorry if that's the case. I feel like I say this every week, but when you're working on your own, it's easy to just forget to pick up the camera, and I have quite a strict schedule I stick to, and sometimes I just really genuinely forget what to pick up the camera, and I just get so involved in what I'm doing, especially if I'm on the computer all day. It's really easy just to forget, so apologies. I know I need to get better at it, I really do, but maybe I need to attach the camera around my neck all day or something. That'll probably do it, won't it? Right, enough waffling, I'm gonna shut this down. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.